Is Greta speaking for everyone when she suns the Suns owner?
You know, the funny thing, Jacoby, when the news of Sarver's request for money getting turned down came out, I came out with what I thought was a very scorching take. And then Stan Van Gundy and Rachel Nichols went after me, and they scorched my take by far. And then Greta just dropped the atom bomb and said, no, let me show you how you do this, son. No, look, here's the thing. There's a conversation to be had about public funding for private ventures, for billionaires to get what they want, as opposed to spending their own money. That's a great conversation. It, in reality, has very little to do with what's happening in Phoenix. This is a case where a city does not like the owner specifically, that if someone else owned this team, that measure probably would have passed. But the idea is that Robert Sarver, in 14, 15 years of owning this team, he's eroded all the goodwill that the city of Phoenix has felt towards the Suns, being their first professional team, the team that made Phoenix from a dusty outpost in the Old West to a modern kind of, we look at it as a big city, a major metropolitan city in America. And so what he's done through mismanagement on the court and then other things, kind of strong-arm tactics and being a little bit boorish and caustic, if you will. You know, there was the rumor that he was calling city council members and insinuating if he didn't get the money, maybe Seattle or maybe Vegas would be a landing spot for the Suns. Like, that's par for the course for how he conducts himself, and that's a big reason why the city and the people of Phoenix don't like him.
Well, we'll see how this plays out, but all I know is that Greta Rogers is a hero for all of us. I love you, Greta, so much.
Get her on the show.
Joakim Noah has, I don't know if you know this, but he's been under contract for the New York Knicks for the past 3 years, but he is now on the Memphis Grizzlies, and didn't live up to expectations, certainly didn't live up to the money that he was being paid while he was with the Knicks, and he explained that now that he's with Memphis. He said, quote, "I can look back and say I was ready for New York City, but I wasn't. Not just the pressure. I remember after the first game, I had 60 people at my house. I'm too lit to play in New York City. Memphis is perfect for me." Amin, can a player be too lit to play in New York City?
Yes, particularly if you're from New York City. And Jacoby, I speak from experience. No, I didn't play for the Knicks, but I worked for them. And I remember that year, beyond the team being terrible, was so exhausting because beyond the long hours I'm putting at work, every time I leave work, you've got friends and family, people I hadn't seen in years because I didn't live in New York before that. Now I'm hanging out with all my cousins and all my friends all the time. We're having fun. Everyone's proud that it means working for the Knicks. And I'm getting 4 hours of sleep every night. It was terrible. It is too. I was way too lit to work for the Knicks. And so I understand where Joakim Noah is coming from when he's saying that. The other part of it is also, I don't know if he's that good anymore.
Yeah, there's that. Like, I don't know if he's too lit. He's also like too bad at basketball to be successful for the Knicks.
Sorry, Joe.
I don't exactly see him putting up big numbers in Memphis either.